Right, here I am again. Vlog number 3, pregnancy vlog number 3. Having diabetes was really stressful for me. It was hard, it was sad, you know, as pitiful as it is, like, I didn't want to have to be so strict with my food. I mean, I couldn't really have anything sweet that I wanted, ever, unless I wanted to eat, like, one piece of candy, like, that big, and it was frustrating, it was hard, having to log everything I ate, testing my blood 5 times a day, giving injections. It was a lot of work, and I wouldn't wish it upon anybody. I had a really hard time finding girls on YouTube that had gestational diabetes. I was looking for them because I really needed someone to relate to. So I'm hoping that, not hoping that someone has gestational diabetes, but if you do, I hope you come across my video and we can be in contact, and maybe I can be of some help to you with figuring out what to eat and ideas for good snacks, and, you know, just share experiences, because I know it's rough. Okay, at week 33, I went in to that diabetes education place where they also do ultrasounds for a non-stress test, and that's part of having diabetes too. If you're insulin dependent, you have to have those stress tests once a week, and that's when they put the 2 straps around your belly, and one's to monitor the baby and one to monitor if you're having contractions. So anyway, at week 33 I went in for that appointment. They came in about 10 minutes later as I was laying there and looked at the sheet that was printing out and said, "Are you feeling these?" And I said, "No, what? I don't feel anything." And they're like, "Well, you're having contractions about every 2 minutes." That was really surprising, and she walked over to me and she put her hand on my belly, and it got really, really hard. And she's like, "That's a contraction." And I said, "Oh," I said, "I thought that was just the baby, like, stretching there, you know, with his back or butt kind of pressing up against me. That had been going on for weeks." She said, "No, that's a contraction. That's a real contraction, not a Braxton Hicks." So they made me go over to labor and delivery pretty quickly, because 33 weeks is pretty early to be having a baby. So I went over there. They had me stay the night, gave me some medicine to try and lower or stop the contractions, is what they preferred, but it didn't work. It slowed them down to 5 to 7 minutes apart, and she put me on bed rest for 3 weeks. That was just, it was horrible. I don't mean to be a whiner, but it really was. Bed rest is hard, and it was strict bed rest. I had to pretty much lie down all day unless I wanted to get food, go to the bathroom, and that was it. I had to let my dogs out, but that's really the only other thing I was allowed to do. Let me see. It was really hard. At that point, I was just kind of done being pregnant. I wanted the baby to stay in there and get more healthy, but I was just angry that I had been so sick, angry that I had gestational diabetes and I had to do insulin shots and poking my finger every day, not eating foods I want to eat. Then I go into preterm labor, and then I'm put on 3 weeks of bed rest. I just felt, I don't know, like the world was crashing down on me. Also, during the time I was on bed rest, they told me that I had tested positive for Group B strep. And I know that's really not a big deal. It can be for some people, but that just brought the waterworks. I was just so done being pregnant. Oh my goodness. That was hard. Anyways, I think that's kind of it. I didn't have the baby too early. I did have him at full term. I don't want to go into the labor and delivery story. I'd rather have a separate video for that. But I did have him at 11 days early, but that was still in the safe zone. Anywho, I'm hoping that I get some comments from my videos and questions, and if I can help anybody and have any anybody has any questions, you just let me know. Oh,